Hello, everybody. This is Dark Knight 316, and
Robert Wheeler Gaming.
and this is our wrestling podcast. First off, we're going to start off with the sad news of Hulk Hogan dying. And so, if you see here, we got the "What you
What you
gonna
gonna
do, brother"
do, brother?
shirt. So we would like to start this podcast off with a 10-second moment of silence. So we'll do that.
There we go.
All right. So
Yeah.
Uh, what we'll do is we'll go around and say what was our favorite Hulk Hogan moment
Mm-hmm.
and a favorite match on there. And so I'll start off there where my favorite Hulk Hogan moment was when he was Mr. America and Vince McMahon was trying to say Mr. America is Hulk Hogan. And he's like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan. And so they made him take a lie detector test on there. And Mr. America was hooked up to a lie detector test, and Mr. McMahon goes, "You are Hulk Hogan." He goes, "No, I'm not. I'm not Hulk Hogan." And they're like, "He's telling the truth." And he's like, "Ah!" Vince McMahon gets all pissed off on there, and then Vince McMahon takes the lie detector test, and then that's when it goes all crazy because then Hulk Hogan's like, "Are you a SOB?" And he's like, "No, I'm not a SOB." And he's all moves the thing on there to tell him that he is one, and that was my favorite Hulk Hogan moment. But I've been a Hulk Hogan fan since I was a real little kid.
A
Um,
little Dark Knight.
little Dark Knight. Yeah, I had a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy, which I beat that up and wrestled him all up on that. I even, when I was little, cried when Hulk Hogan got squashed by the earthquake and he was out for a few months because I thought, wrestling was real. And I thought, oh, this earthquake guy really destroyed Hulk Hogan. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I, wrote in my little handwriting letters to Hulk Hogan and to, oh, hopefully he can beat Earthquake and stuff like that. And he wrote
Mm-hmm.
back and gave a picture of him, flexing, doing this Hulkamania one on there. And, I was a Hulk Hogan fan probably throughout the whole 80s and early 90s
Until John
on
Cena
there.
came.
And then when he went to WCW and joined the NWO, like I liked watching him doing that. And so
Thunder in Paradise.
I watched Thunder in Paradise
Mm-hmm.
up on there. My favorite match I think was when Hulk Hogan faced The Rock, and it was the longest match going back and forth on there. And that was actually the match where The Rock turned heel,
He had to.
and Hogan turned a good guy and went back to the red and
He
yellow.
had to just because so many people
Mm-hmm.
cheered for Hogan.
Yeah, they were cheering for Hogan and booing for The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching that thinking like, is this really happening? Is it really going to have The Rock turn and Hogan turn? Because Hogan was coming out as the NWO, the black and white,
Mm-hmm.
the whole Wolfpack
Mm-hmm.
thing. And so you're thinking, Hogan black and white, he's bad. He's not the red and yellow,
Yep.
but every fan loved him. They all loved the Hulkamaniac.
Mm-hmm. They're running wild.
So, what was your favorite moment
You
in
know,
that?
my favorite moment. I was telling you about it the other day. My favorite, because I think it's like comedic, is when he was in Impact Wrestling going against Bully Ray,
Mhm.
and that whole just family concept of, oh, Bully Ray was with his daughter and stuff like that. I thought that was hilarious, just the way that they put it together. But during that time, you could see the creativity of Hulk Hogan, like not having to be like, I have to win the title. I have to be everything in this one. It was kind of like, let me see. It kind of had that WCW feel while you were in Impact Wrestling. I thought that was the more like the comedic one because everybody you're gonna think they're gonna probably say Sting or things like that, but like Hogan had matches. I was watching one like he was against Boss Man, and I was like, I don't ever remember him against Boss Man. Like, why
Mhm.
would Hogan ever face Boss Man? Hogan being like, you know, the guy, and Boss Man's like a mid card guy. Like, why would they ever face? But you got to appreciate some of these matches that you've seen. And, the thing about Hulk Hogan, too, is you got to think without him, his popularity, a lot of wrestling fans today, there would be no wrestling.
Yeah, there would not be. He revolutionized sports entertainment
Mm-hmm.
and wrestling. Whether you love him or hate the
Mm-hmm.
dude, you have to give him credit for credit is due
Yeah.
because he was a sports icon that went global on
Mm-hmm.
there. Like,
One of the
I mean,
first
he
ones
was
to
on
go
the A
global.
team. Everybody liked him on the A
Mm-hmm.
team. You know,
Movies, TV
when he
shows.
did movies, as cheesy as the movies could have been,
Mm-hmm.
he was still, popular and stuff like that. And every time he would wrestle or main event something, he would, you know, headline it,
So,
and it would sell out crowd. All the Hulkamanians coming, ripping their shirts and stuff
and
like
see,
that.
and that's I think that is the reason why the NWO was so great was because you got to think around. I want to say it's like '93 ish when they had that whole steroid allegation and he left the
Mm-hmm.
company and he went to WCW as the red and yellow
Yeah,
Hulkamaniacs. And it's kind of like people were like, I'm tired of this
yeah.
guy
You
because
could see that when it was the Dungeon of Doom and all that stuff. Like, it was
he's
dying.
up against the
Hulkamania
big
was
show, and
dying and
people
stuff
were
like
kind of
that.
like, I'm tired of this guy. But for
Mm-hmm.
him to be like, you like I remember the pop he got when he came back to try to face the outsiders, and it was like people were cheering for him, like, yeah, Hulk Hogan's gonna
Mm-hmm.
save us, and he kind of had that moment of like, you all didn't like me,
Mm-hmm.
you all booed me, and now you can boo me some more. And when
Yep.
they threw all that stuff out into the ring, I think that had to be the greatest turn
Yeah. Hulk.
in
Yep. In wrestling
wrestling
history, yeah.
history.
And Hulk Hogan said on one of the things is, that somebody threw a cup and hit him in the face, and or hit him in the chest. I just know it hit him, and he was thinking to himself, did he do the right thing? Because he's never got it where people threw stuff at him.
Mm-hmm.
They'd always just cheer at him or boo him, but they never threw stuff at him.
Mm-hmm.
So he thought maybe I did
No.
the wrong thing. But then when how much hate he got after for being the black and white and turning on Macho Man
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, that was like the biggest thing in his career. And
Finger
then,
poke of doom, like all those.
yep. And so that was our moments with Hogan. Leave down in the comments your
Of course,
moments
there's
with
more
Hogan.
because we've been watching wrestling
Mm-hmm.
30 plus years,
Yep.
but that's just ones that we wanted to give because
Yep.
you could think all the big matches, him against Yokozuna, him
Mm-hmm.
against Sting, like
Yep.
Kevin Nash,
I mean, even the
but
later match where it was Triple H versus Sting, and you had DX come out, and you
mm-hmm.
had the NWO
NWO
come
coming out.
out,
Like you
and you
could think
saw
of moments
Hogan and
like
all
that.
that stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
how iconic that was being outside and all that kind of stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But
Hogan's had great matches and
hey,
stuff.
we can't wait to see him running wild in heaven when we get there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Can you grab that belt that's up over there? Because
Belt.
the champion here got all his matches up on him. So now we're going to be predicting the lineup for the SummerSlam.
You got your belt?
Yep. Because this
Why?
is the champion belt.
Oh, you
This is the
didn't
belt.
win, you win last time.
Yeah, I
So
did. I won most of the matches up on
yeah.
it. So
Mm-hmm.
having this belt here, we're going to do night one and night two of SummerSlam,
Okay.
doing our prediction. If you win this championship gold for then the next time you can defend this belt.
Okay.
So night one, uh,
Oh, now are you taking notes on this, or you just gonna take my word for
well, we're gonna go pick it
it?
up on there. And they'll probably put in somewhere in here in the lineup on
Mm-hmm.
there. I don't know if this is the order that the matches are gonna go
Oh,
in,
that's
but
fine.
this is
We'll just
so
pick those
night
up.
one is Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I'm going with
Ooh.
Karrion Kross.
I haven't watched this rivalry too much. I think both wrestlers. I mean, they need Karrion Kross to be main event, but I'm going Sami Zayn.
You're gonna go Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Okay. The next match they have is your favorite wrestler Roman Reigns
Mm-hmm.
and
He's not my favorite
Jey
wrestler.
Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, or what I think it was I forgot who said it. Oh, I think it was Roman Reigns saying it. But somebody was like, "Oh, are you supposed to be the new?" Oh no, it was Solo Sikoa.
Solo.
He was like, "Oh, Bronson Reed, are you Jey Uso now? Are you this person?" Because he's like, "Oh, you're the new bloodline, like the fake bloodline."
Mm-hmm.
So I think in this one, it's gonna be Roman Reigns and Jey Uso that wins.
I'm going opposite.
You're gonna go with Braun Breaker and Bronson
Mm-hmm.
Reed on there?
I think
Oh.
so.
I mean, Roman Reigns just barely came back.
Yeah, but I don't think they're either going to want to stretch this rivalry out a little bit, or like he's going to come back. They're just going to end it. So I think because they're going to want to make it where I'm thinking they're going to want to do Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins at some point.
Hmm.
So they're going to try to like stretch it out and stuff like that. So
Okay, so then the next match is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship,
mhm.
which is the Judgment Day women, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
They're the Judgment Day women.
Yeah,
I didn't know
because
that.
what's her face? Liv Morgan is out on an injury.
Is she like legit injured
Yeah,
or the storyline? Oh, she's
and
legit.
so she's facing Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
No.
I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte
Mm-mm.
Flair only because they just paired the two together, and I think that
They're gonna try to
they
get
want to
Charlotte Flair
give
Grand
they're
Slam.
trying to get Charlotte Flair like
No,
popular again. So
she's
I think that they're
terrible.
gonna do it.
I'm going with original champs Roxanne Perez
Mm.
and who'd you name
It's
Raquel Welsh or whatever her
Roxana
name is.
Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going with the champs.
the
So
champs. Oh, good. Now this one, it's Randy Orton and Jelly Roll
mm,
versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. I'm going with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll in this one.
this is an interesting one. This is gonna be fun. I'm going Randy Orton and Jelly Roll
Yeah,
as
you think
well.
that they're gonna win as well?
Just because I feel it. This is an interesting one. This is a fun one to me because like Logan Paul's. I mean, he's done a really great job, but to just see like Jelly Roll in there, this kind of reminds me of the Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone days.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, whereas like one like legitly knew how to wrestle, the other one was just like knew a few moves,
mhm.
and so
That's
like
kind of
in
how it is
yeah,
right now.
like in this case, like Logan Paul is actually wrestling, and
But
so he
Jelly
knows what
Roll's just
Jelly Roll
gonna.
just knows a few
He's
moves. He
probably
doesn't
gonna do
really.
like pushes, clotheslines, things like
You
that.
know he's probably gonna do like the RKO out of nowhere because he's partnered with
Yeah,
Randy
like
Orton.
he's gonna do a little bit of things with Randy Orton, and the rest of the guys are probably gonna. I don't think he's gonna do much, but
Now the next match is the WWE Women's Champion
mhm,
Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Now I'm gonna still go with Tiffany Stratton to win this one,
mhm.
even though I think that they're gonna be trying to push Jade Cargill to win it. But I also think that maybe that Tiffany will win it because Jade will just go and face Naomi that won
Yeah,
with the Money in the Bank on that one and just face her for the
yeah. I
championship.
think Tiffany Strand. She's been doing a good job of actually like becoming popular outside
Hmm.
of the original women's wrestlers that they have. So I mean, good job for her. I think she's gonna win it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, and then the main event for the night is the World Heavyweight Championship match, which is Gunther versus CM Punk.
Gunther.
I'm going for this one. I'm going with CM Punk because I think that Gunther already had his reign as champion, and they're just
Hmm.
trying to put him as basically what people say like paper champion, because of they don't want like CM Punk to beat Jey Uso, so they put Gunther on there to
But
make it kind of
but
like
that's the thing. Like, why?
interesting.
Why would they not? I think Gunther wins this,
You
and
still think he wins it?
I still think he wins it. He's a good wrestler, and
He is a good wrestler, but the only reason
I
why
think he wins it.
I think CM Punk is gonna win it is because like CM Punk came back,
Hmm.
he got hurt, so he couldn't really go for the title match. He only has so much longer
Yeah,
before
but that might
he
be the
has to
thing. He
retire,
might not
so he's not
even
gonna get a title.
he might not even want to win the championship at this stage in his career. He might just want to do it where it's like he's in these matches to help build people because like you got to think he might not even he might be like the time when Shawn Michaels came back and it was like Shawn Michaels could be in the main event to help boost your career, but like he doesn't need to win the championship all the time.
Yeah,
So it could be like
but
that.
I don't think CM Punk's like that
But
because like in AEW, he wanted to be champion.
yeah,
He wanted to be the main event.
so
He wanted to beat
the showstopper,
Moxley.
the icon.
So he was getting into all these fights and doing the Ring of Honor stuff for him to be champion. So I think he
Hmm.
wants to be champion,
Yeah,
but I don't think that they want him to face like John Cena.
no,
So that's why they're giving him to Gunther so he can win that
yeah. I
title like
think
that. I think that that's why I'm going with CM Punk.
I think Gunther wins it.
Okay, so that was night one.
Hmm.
So night two now.
Okay.
So let's see, we'll go to the bottom. So night two, one is the WWE Tag Team Championship 6-man pack,
Mm-hmm.
a TLC match. So they're gonna have the White Six, which are the champion, versus DIY versus the
Mm-hmm.
Street Profits versus Fraxium
And tell me
versus
who that is.
Motor City Machine Guns
That's who I was
versus
wondering if
Andrade
I was
and Ray
wrong.
Phoenix in a TLC match 6-man pack.
That sounds interesting. I'm gonna go with the Wyatt Six.
I think it's going to be the Motor City Machine Gun.
They had it for that brief time when they
Mm-hmm.
came, but I think they're gonna try to push the Wyatt Six a little because the thing is, there's not a lot of like the tag team division isn't as popular as it was when
Mm-hmm.
like New Day kept taking it.
Yeah, because the Fraxium team is some team that was from NXT.
Yeah,
That's like the name of like the two people together, so they're called Fraxium.
yeah, I don't.
I can see maybe they've given it to DIY as well,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, um, Tommaso and
Champa.
Gargano, like they've won the
Yeah.
champion before, So I think I'm still going with Motor City Machine Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
No, I'm a
I
Wyatt
can
Six.
also see Andrade and Ray Phoenix get in it just so that they give something to them.
Mm-hmm.
So then they kind of like be happy and stay with the company. Um, yeah, so I'm just going with MCM. The next match is the IC champion
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles.
Oh, this is gonna be a good
Now this
match.
is a good match on there. I still think I'm gonna go with Dominic Mysterio winning it. He's
Mm-hmm.
still gonna keep the belt because if he does for some reason lose it, I think he'll go into that AAA and win the AAA world title match
Mm-hmm.
because he recently went to AAA as a masked hero and then revealed himself as Dominic Mysterio and took out like their excuse me their champion and raised that belt and he got
Yeah.
like this huge flop
Yeah,
on his
no,
shoulder.
I think Dominic Mysterio he's becoming a really good
Yeah,
wrestler as
he's
well too.
coming and he's really
And
popular
especially
on
being a heel, I think he's doing a really great job considering the fact that like Rey Mysterio could have just been like, hey, that's my son, like push him, like kind of what they do with
Mhm.
Charlotte Flair, but he's actually worked for it,
Yeah, and he actually knows how to wrestle.
so
So,
I think he's gonna win it.
mhm. So then the next match is the United States Championship match: Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match.
This one's gonna be boring, but I think it's gonna be Solo Sikoa.
I think it's Jacob Fatu. I think he's gonna win back
They're gonna
his
just keep
United States champion.
bumping them back
Yeah, I
and
think
forth
it's
with
gonna
him.
be going back and forth on it. I actually think that maybe uh,
Seth Rollins
to-
cashes in for
no
the U.S. title.
Tongo uh,
They got too many of them.
one of the
Those
like
kids.
the cousins or whatever is going to debut and maybe help Jacob Fatu win because
Mhm.
we already had that big tall guy that helped Solo Sokoa win the
Yeah,
title. So now I think that there's gonna be somebody on Jacob's side so that they can bring back like another bloodline feud
I
because we
don't know.
need
That's
another bloodline
kind of
feud.
played out though, because Roman Reigns is solo now. But
Yeah, I mean they'll probably come back to the feud. The next one is the women's Intercontinental Championship match. The
mhm,
champion Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyrie.
mhm.
I'm going with Lyra Valkyrie to win it.
Let's go Becky Lynch.
You're gonna go Becky Lynch?
I like it them how they're handling Becky Lynch, not having her as like has to be the man. So I like that. I think Becky Lynch. I think she keeps her title.
Yeah, okay. Then the next one is the women's world championship. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think in this one, Rhea Ripley wins back her title.
She doesn't.
You know, who do you think wins this one?
Naomi.
I think Naomi retains it.
Just simply what you said. They're gonna have Jade Cargill face
Naomi.
Naomi at some point, and I think then Jade Cargill is gonna win the title from her. So I think Naomi's gonna
Well,
win
that's
it.
right.
Even though I don't think she should have even won the Money in the Bank
I
anyway.
mean, that was a surprising one for her to cash it in and win it.
But
So I mean, good for her. And then the main event for night 2 is the undisputed WWE Championship: John Cena
oh, that's your favorite
versus
wrestler,
Cody Rhodes in a street fight. Now I see in this one John Cena is definitely going to win it
John Cena
on
wins
there,
it.
but I think that this is going to be the turn. I think John Cena is now going to be good.
Mm-mm.
Cody Rhodes is going to be a bad guy because what I think, why I say that is because John Cena didn't want to sign the contract uh, signing, and Cody Rhodes like beat him down, and then grabbed his hand and made him sign it, and that's more of a heel match.
No.
Because what I think is going to happen in this match is, since it's a street fight, I think The Rock's going to come out, and you're going to think that The Rock's going to help John Cena because that's what happened before the Undertaker, took out John Cena and stuff like that, and took out The Rock. I think The Rock's going to come there. You're going to see him going face to face with Cody Rhodes, and then he's going to point to John Cena, and Cody Rhodes is going to beat up on John Cena like he sold his soul to.
It would be
to
interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I think it will
So
be.
I think if anything, they would bring The Rock back. It's going to be like a month before John Cena leaves, something like that, and then you're going to have like a match.
I think
they rematch, and then that's it.
well, I think
done.
because John Cena will turn good, so that then he'll still have the match, so that then he can face The Rock at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. So I think because if he
No, I
doesn't,
think doesn't his contract end this year, so
or if
like
it ends in December,
so I'm
then
thinking
it'll have
Survivor
a match
Series.
Survivor Series or
Something
whatever
like that.
the pay-per-view is in December. But either way, like his final match will be the final boss
Hmm.
on there, and it'll be The Rock, and that'll be the iconic match that everybody wants. So the only way that that can work, because like WWE does it, where good guys versus bad guys. They never really have bad guy versus bad guy. They usually have like either an anti, one
Hmm.
that's in between could face it, but
Yeah,
it's always good versus evil. So the only way that this could work is if John Cena turns
I
and
don't think he
becomes
will,
good, and I
but
think this is the point that he's
I
going to
think he
turn
wins the
good.
match. But I don't think he.
You don't think
I
he
think he
turns?
turns.
Okay, well,
Mm-mm.
let's see if your prediction is right after this one, so you can win this title because I won on the where is it at here? I won the last time up on it, so we'll
Hmm.
see next time when we do our prediction who wins the belt.
We'll
But
see.
it's still gonna be me because
It's not gonna be
I'm the
you.
champion.
I'm the champ.
No, I'm the champ.
I'm gonna be the
I'm the
champ.
champ. Well, thanks for coming along on this adventure for our wrestling predictions on there, and we'll end it with this one. What you gonna do, brother?
Thanks, guys. God bless
Yep.
you guys.
Let's see you.